In 1769, on the rugged island of Corsica, a child was born who would one day shake the foundations of Europe. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte. Corsica had only just been annexed by France that same year, and the Bonaparte family, minor Italian Corsican nobles, found themselves caught between two worlds, proud of their island heritage, yet now citizens of a powerful new nation. Napoleon's father, Carlo Bonaparte, sought favor with the French administration, securing his son a scholarship to mainland France. At just 9 years old, Napoleon left his family behind and entered the Royal Military School at Brienne-le-Château. There he learned French, awkwardly at first, always speaking with a thick accent, and began to absorb Enlightenment ideas about merit, science, and reason. He read voraciously Rousseau, Voltaire, and the histories of Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar. These influences shaped the boy's belief that a single determined man could master destiny. In 1785, at 16, Napoleon graduated from the École Militaire in Paris, commissioned as a second lieutenant of artillery, an arm of service dominated by mathematics and precision. He was an outsider, mocked for his accent and provincial manners, yet he impressed his instructors with discipline and ambition. Only 4 years later, the world around him would change forever. 1789, the French Revolution erupted. France's monarchy collapsed, the aristocracy fled, and radical new ideas of liberty and equality tore through society. For a young officer without noble connections, the chaos of revolution became an opportunity. Napoleon threw himself into the new order, aligning with the Jacobins and rising through the ranks as many older officers resigned or were executed. In 1793, at age 24, he made his first mark. Royalists and British forces had taken the port city of Toulon. Napoleon proposed an audacious artillery plan to retake it. His strategy worked, the city fell, and he was promoted to brigadier general overnight. For the first time, the revolutionary government took notice of the small, sharp-eyed Corsican with a gift for organization and decisive action. But fortune was unstable in revolutionary France. When his political allies fell from power, Napoleon was briefly arrested. He avoided execution and was soon reinstated, a sign that talent, when matched with luck, could survive even the terror. In 1795, another crisis erupted. Royalist mobs rose up in Paris. The government called on Napoleon to defend the capital. He responded with what he later called a whiff of grapeshot, a concentrated blast of cannon fire that scattered the rebels within minutes. The Directory rewarded him with command of the Army of the Interior. At 26, he was already one of France's youngest generals. It was here that he met Josephine de Beauharnais, a charming widow 6 years older than he was. Their marriage, both romantic and political, would open doors in Parisian society and connect Napoleon to influential figures within the new regime. By 1796, France faced enemies on every border. The Directory sent Napoleon to lead the poorly equipped army of Italy against the Austrians. Before leaving, he told his troops, "Soldiers, you are hungry and naked. The government owes you much, but can give you nothing. Your patience and courage do you honor, but bring you neither advantage nor glory. I will lead you into the most fertile plains in the world, there you will find honor, glory, and riches." The campaign that followed would transform him from an ambitious general into a legend. But that, as history would soon tell, was only the beginning. For now, the young Corsican who once struggled to fit into France had found his purpose. In the chaos of revolution, he saw his path to power. From the classrooms of Brienne to the cannons of Toulon, Napoleon Bonaparte was no longer a provincial outsider. He was the rising star of a nation reborn in fire.